That's how I greet people in the street. If I walk up to someone, I just walk up to them and go, ho, 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 ho. That's what happens. None of this. Hey, how you doing? None of this nonsense. None of this. Hi. Ho, 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 ho. That's why I do that. I just I make that noise if everything seems to be working. Does everything appear to be working? Does it? Because if it is, it's a freaking miracle, because Restream's not working. I have... Restream's not working. Okay? I'm just going to go straight out, straight away. Restream's not working. So we got two chats. I'm still broadcasting to YouTube. I'm still broadcasting to Twitch. I have the Twitch chat on one. I have the YouTube chat on the other. The two are unaware of each other. Oh dear. Restream is taking the night off. I know what's going on with it. But not only have Restream taken the night off, but also Stream Elements, which is my stream platform, is taking the night off. So I'm back with Streamlabs OBS because it works. Case in point, I'm freaking live. People can hear me. You can see the game. I'm on YouTube and on Twitch, and it's working. Okay. The chats aren't crossing over. But there we go. Whatever. We're in. I'm doing my best. Everything's falling apart. I'm doing my best. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to you all. Happy chilling and building day. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me today. Straight away, we're in with a nice little cheer from 3 Dragon Minimum. Thank you very much. Good sir. Appreciate the bits. Old Fricky as well for the follow as well. Thank you very much. Welcome along, everybody. It's good to see so many of you in the chat. As always, I'm gonna need to do. Oh, hello. Let's do an alt tab first, shall we? I need to move some stuff around a second because I've got a bit confusing. I've got 2 chats to monitor. They're not like coming in one chat. That would be freaking convenient, wouldn't it? Okay. It's my fault for streaming to multiple platforms, I guess. Yeah! That's the spirit, Cortex. Who cares about those Twitch people anyway? Oh dear. Right, so welcome back. Yeah, we are continuing the dropship that we started building last week. We have a lot of work to do to this absolute monster of a boat. Well, I say absolute monster. There are plenty of boats out there that are far bigger than this thing, but still. I'm optimistic. This has come about because of our Empyrean Let's Play, where we're trying to get tri-fires dotted around, and I didn't have a ship big enough to take them, which seemed a bit ludicrous to me. That the Scavenger Alliance wouldn't have something that can transport their own tanks around. But anyway, it's a minor oversight. We're gonna correct it. It'll be fine. Right, so last week I think we just sort of put some nice shaping in place for the bridge of this, I don't know what to call it, dropship, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah. The bridge of this dropship, here it is, which is nice, actually. I quite like the atmosphere in here already, and it's not even got any lights or any consoles, and as you can see, it's not exactly airtight either. Lots and lots of detailing we still need to do. I did a little last week around these engine houses here, which is looking okay. Needs a little touch in, nice little bit of texture, and I think it'll look good. We did some windows stuff. I've got loads of thruster housings to do still. And it being asymmetrical, of course, our workload is doubled than what it would normally be. So, there's that. All the signal logics, all the freaking navigation and walking around this thing, yeah, we've got to figure it all out. So, yeah, lots and lots of work to do. Love the side spot bridge. Thank you, AC Black. Yeah, I think the bridge it turned out quite well. We had a lot of trouble with it, but I think it turned out quite well. We're going to have to offset that kind of pokey outy bit with some gun emplacement things here, and maybe some thruster housing around this. Also, this top deck here, I'm sort of planning to bring out and maybe cowl the entrance, or the entrance, these shutter doors here. So this doesn't appear to stick out quite as much out on its own as it does. I feel the balance of that at the moment is a little bit one way, which makes sense for asymmetrical craft, I suppose. But there we are. That's how my brain does things. Uncooperatively. I am sporting the Elion Please Fix mug today, which is unusual for me. I don't usually like brandish my merch on my streams. There we go. Hey, Red Eyed Sniper, thank you very much for the $20. Holy crap! Kicking ass! Straight away, no messing, slapping that down like an absolute beast. Thank you, sir. That was very kind. I love the sticker as well. Too kind. Awesome. Good start. Right. There's a bit of energy. Thank you, Red Eyed Sniper. As always, very generous, sir. Much appreciated. Awesome stuff. There's the thingy. Streamlabs will catch up eventually. It goes, oh yeah, there is a nice little donation there. Well, okay, the sound effect is wrong, but we'll deal with that another time. It's just using the default for now. Right, so should we start? I think we should start at the front. I feel like if I get the front sorted today, the rest will fall in line. Perhaps. Asymmetrical ships, never bloody easy, but they will bring it. We'll see if we can do it. Right. Bridge seems conspicuously exposed to fire. I think something like dropship. Think of something landing in a firefight. Oh, it's gonna have shields. It's gonna have a shield array. But you know, also don't forget that how turrets work. So they will turrets will target the nearest targetable item, be it a thruster, a turret, a generator, a warp drive, or a player. So a good pilot necessarily won't land themselves facing the enemy turrets. They might land with the back arse end of the ship facing the enemy turrets. They may land face first, in which case they probably are going to get some fire, but let's not forget as well that these things can actually take a little bit of a beating at 1500 hit points compared to the 1000 hit points of the hardened steel the rest of the damn thing takes. However, I should point out at this point, although the instruction manual of this thing has not been written yet, it should not be landed in the immediate vicinity of a POI that's shooting at it. Because no matter how awesome the idea in your brain of like hot dropping tanks in Empyrean is, it doesn't work out like that. It never plays out like that. You've got to stop the ship. Everybody's got to get off their seats. They got to go to the tanks. They got to power them on and undock them and then drive them out of this kind of little tunnel thing without clipping the side or into each other. And the point is, it takes a lot longer than the idea does in your brain. So just park away from the POI, unload the tanks, and then go ruffle stomping. I think the whole kind of hot dropping under enemy fire thing is a myth in Empyrean. And it very, very rarely happens. The only time it's really happened to me is under PvP, and that was some very exacting circumstance. That never occurred again, shall we say? Right. Let's place some blocks, shall we? That's what we're here to do. We are here to place them blocks. So I want to start today with some thruster housing around these reverse thrusters here. But I also want to kind of acknowledge these two turrets that I've got at the front here. Now I might decide actually to lower these down a block, because I figure that we're going to have quite a high ground clearance underneath this ship. I think it will be fine. This front turret bottom will actually serve to kind of shoot quite a lot underneath the ship, I think. If I lower it down, especially. Red Eyed Sniper again with the $3 again, dude. Thank you. Fist bump. Fist bump. I like it. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Shadowvex says turrets will target the nearest targetable turret. Targetable thing. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a turret. Because they can't be in tanks already, exactly. Can one sit in a docked vessel while the docked... No, they can't. They have to sit in a passenger seat. Yeah. So, just for those of you that weren't here at the beginning, Restream is down. It is for me, at least, anyway. It's refusing point blank to connect to my Twitch account, despite me authorizing it several times, and therefore restream the chat thing, the chat interface. It's gone. It ain't here. So I apologize. I tried, but it's not interested. So there is no restream bot today relaying chat between Twitch and YouTube. It's going to be weird. I'm going to be talking about things that you can't see. I'm sorry. That's just how it is right now. Okay. So I'm like, how the hell do I do this thruster then? I got an idea. It's going to be weird, but I got an idea. It's going to be weird. I mention it's going to be weird. Right, how am I going to do this? We're all very awake thanks to that. Marvelous. Superb. Okay, let's see. Let's bring this out actually a couple more. I want to bring this out, and then I want to slope it back in on itself. Do that one more time. Yeah, we do that and that. Sure, I'll leave it there, I think. Actually, no, it's the wrong way around. That. Right. I'm gonna bring this around like... That's going to merge there, but we're going to continue this one along with this shape here. Just as I get something in my eye. Son of a bitch! Worst timing ever. Maybe not, at least I'm not like driving a car or something. That's the worst time ever to get something in your eye. Right. No. It needs to be... what am I trying to do here? What am I trying to do? The thing is, in my head I have like a shape, a specific shape in mind, and then the game is like, nah, you can't do that. You're crazy. You're crazy if you think you could do that. No. So I think... What the hell is it I'm trying to do here? What? Yeah, but I want it... So I want it to slope diagonally down, which I can do with that, but because it curves in, it makes it slightly awkward. This is why I was looking at that one. But again, that curves in. I don't want it to curve in. I want it to go all the way down, but also back. I'm not sure I can do that with this one. Now I can do it, I think, with this one here, right? Because you can do what kind of setup is it? What kind of setup is it? Is that setup? Yeah, there you go, I think. And then, because I've done it before with other things. So, if I can't do it that way I want to do it, I'll have to do it a slightly awkward way, which is less cool, but still should hopefully have a similar effect, maybe. Maybe. At least the restream video is working. Actually, the restream video is courtesy of Streamlabs, which has a built-in multi-stream system. Restream wouldn't connect to my Twitch account. I couldn't use it. So this is Streamlabs doing this. Multi-streaming. It's nice that it works. Drake, sad face. Chat is working on YouTube. Hey, Clark, dude, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Resub, 7 months. Thank you. Jay Harrison made it after the ad. There was an ad? What? Chat is not working on Twitch today. Chat's working on Twitch. I can see you on Twitch. I can see the chat. The chat is just not relaying between Twitch and YouTube. This isn't 7 days to die like Twitch says. Don't tell me that Twitch is saying this is 7 days to die. Nah, hit F5. It says Imperion. It's lying to you. Well, Streamlabs does normally cost money. You're absolutely right. But I managed to get a version of it a long time ago before it cost money. So I'm very fortunate like that. So in my account, I can actually restream up to 2. Yeah, just 2 accounts. See, if that corner in the middle of the bottom of that shape, as you see it there, stretched to the far left, I would be in the money. But nay. That's what I want. To be honest, I might stick with that anyway. I know it's not what I want, but I think I can make it work with this one. And then just use the same shape again. Oh, I may have cracked it. I may have found the frickin' shape combination. It's not perfect, but it is the deal that I was after. The old slopey boy. Right, this now has to just go flat. Boom, down, straight like that. Because we've also got, you know, the bits down here to deal with. And same with you, come down like that. Right, as for you... Well, I suppose you can continue as that shape down to the bottom there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to lower these down a block. I'm going to bring that around a little bit there. I might move it over so it comes out. No, not there. Comes out there, sort of thing. And then we need our turrets. Projectile, please. Gats. A gat and a gat. So they're a bit lower. Not interfering with that thruster situation going on with the thruster there. YouTube is showing space engineers. God damn it, YouTube. I can't win! I still think you should make mock-up one of your CVs as a horde base. Oh dear. I mean, Spanj is engineering something in space. I don't see the problem. There you go. Shows Imperial on my YouTube. See, I can't win. It just does it all. Twitch fix. Mobile push notification was for 7 days to die, but that was a cache error most likely. Probably Polyphus. Crazy Cajun. Dude, welcome along. I was told it was Darkness Falls. What? I don't know what's going on. I don't think it's Twitch. I think it's Restream fixing their API finally after over 1 year not updating it. Glenn, you might be onto something there. I don't know what they're doing, but it is, yeah, it was an API error that I was getting when it was trying to connect to Twitch. And it was just failing like an absolute Failure. I'm an absolute wordsmith sometimes, aren't I? It's failing like a failure. Huh, no, really? Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, it's going to be interesting trying to link this up, I don't know, somehow to the shape of the ship so it's not just like completely stuck out like a sore thumb. Hello. It is going to be stuck out like a sore thumb no matter what I do, I think. That is just how it's going to roll for a while. Okay. It just looks like a little foot, doesn't it? Like it's sticking out. It doesn't look like natural, you know. There is another option I could do, but it would possibly interfere with the ramp and the thruster. It might actually be better because I really don't like that look. It just looks stupid. So, sideways. There and there. At least this way I can actually like blend the whole thing up to up the side of the freaking hull. You know? I'll rely on other turrets to shoot down, I guess. I'm still not sure about it, but I feel like, you know, I need to move on, otherwise I'm just going to get stuck on this all day. Let's see what to go with the frog theme. Twitch recently removed a bunch of extensions that hadn't been updated in a while. Restream might have gotten hit by that. Operation Flying Shoebox. Yeah! Fly, shoebox, fly! Should be using steel where I can. Keep forgetting to. A little bit of detail in. Start now. Go on as you mean to finish, kind of thing. Right. I wanted to do like a little cowling over this thing, but first of all, we're gonna have like this deck here is going to be for CVs and such to park on top of, really, and SVs, I guess. So what I first of all want to do is bring it out forward. Let's see, we got a center block here. We do, lovely. Bring it out to about. Should it go further than the bridge? Do you think? I think that'll be too much. I Although then again, it might actually be better that way. Difficult to tell. Let's get a bit of symmetry going here. Save us a bit of time. Put in some truss blocks here. Not as the primary block, but as just kind of detail. If I run some blocks up here, I'll be particularly kind of careful about how I texture those. Reinforce that. Any truss blocks I place before I do texturing have to be replaced after texturing, so it's kind of use them sparingly, I guess. Just like checking the dimensions. Bit pointy. Pyramid. Hey, intense. Pipes. Yeah. I'm almost like it should be cut off maybe here. Yeah. That's such a shame. Well, I'm going to take that back out again because it really upsets me. I may have a solution that might work. Let's see how these ramps do. I don't know how far off the ground this thing's going to be. I said it was going to have quite a high ground clearance, so I think a 2-block clearance underneath that last one is probably about realistic. 353, 342, not 1 block, that's not enough. So definitely that one, I think. So let's see. Oh my lord. is what I thought might happen. In that case then, one block gap there. We have 3 blocks. Oh, hello. And this last one gets kind of missed out. It should work fine. Which means that what I can do here is just put half blocks. Like that. Do the same on the other side for consistency. I have no idea what that was. Yeah. Spanj, won't the half block interfere with turrets? Yeah, so the turret will still work, it will still fire forward. It just won't be able to fire that way. But I don't want it firing that way. It's going to fire up, down, forward, and maybe up to about this degree. And that's fine, because we'll have turrets over here, and the thing's going to have turrets everywhere, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Have faith. Believe. It will be fine. Oh my god, Static. What's up, man? Holy shit. It's been far too long. Where the frick have you been? I know what's going on. I've just got like 2 notifications, but I have no idea what they are. My feed has just absolutely just died on me. So, good job. Twitch, Restream, YouTube, all of it. Great job. Great job. Just Jables, thanks for the follow. That's an alt tab onto stream here. Clark, dude, thank you very much for the resub. 7 months resub. Appreciate it, dude. Wyatt Herb as well. 2 months resub. Thanks for the hours of entertainment, he says. Thank you for the sub, dude. Most welcome. My absolute pleasure. Static! Where you been? You've been lawyering. You still lawyering? Answer me. Freaking lawyer. Don't tell the chat that you're a lawyer. Oops. I'm joking. Not about him being a lawyer, just that you guys would actually care. Laney says it'll be fine. Spanj, it's fine. Stag reappears just in time for the death race restart. Really enjoyed his commentary last time. Ah, Bowstorm, good point. We have a death race on the 12th. Is it the 12th? I think it's the 12th. So, you know, it'd be good to have a commentator. Absolutely would be good to have a commentator. Cool, no response. Alright, sweet. Good. It's good to know where we stand. Static comes in, makes a big fuss about it, and then we never hear back from him. Alright, good. Mr. Spanj, I have been observing other YouTubers for 7 Days to Die, and I have to say you was almost in the contest, but there was just one better. Otherwise, you were in, so you're not in, so yeah, maybe next time. What? Okay, what? Who was it? Gaming time. Tell me. Tell me now. I must see that the threat is neutralized immediately. Damn it. I finally got lunch break at work to coincide with one of your streams. So you're such a YouTube stud now. We can never seem to mesh. I actually just got done yelling at someone for threatening my client. I'd love to be a commentator. Give me a date. He's such a lawyer. Don't you yell at my client. That's against the laws or something. Yeah, death race on the 12th, dude. 10:30 p.m. UK time, so that's like 5:30 by you. Come along, commentate for us. We miss your dry wit and, you know, blasé-ness about anus. Sorry. This is how far I've sank. What was I saying? Yeah. Coming to the death race. Anus. Got distracted. Anyway. How am I going to do these thrusters then? Do I do the little things around them like I did before? Do I just... Yeah. I've got two little eyeballs coming out of the side of this ship, and I have no idea how I'm going to make them look awesome. I need to make them look awesome, though. That's Saturday, right? We'll absolutely be there. Chat, witness. If he's not there, he's dead to me. Sounds harsh, doesn't it? Maybe a little bit harsh. Maybe a little bit harsh. Still working on the Laney trigger. Hell yeah! If it upsets Laney, it's a freaking bonus. Come on, you all know the deal by now. You know how long it takes me to place a single block these days during Chillin and Buildin? It seems like forever. That can be there and there, maybe? Maybe we can. Maybe. There and there. Let's do it. I figure, like, it's a dropship. It has to contend with Atmo, so there has to be some elements to it that consider streamlinedness, even though the front of it is like a giant 16-foot tall, more than 16, 70... 25-foot tall frickin' brick. Ignore that. Everything else is going to be sleek as on this frickin' bus. It's not at all. It's going to be about as slick as a frickin' chimney stack. How's that for an acronym? Didn't see that coming, did you? Acronym. Similarly. I know what I'm saying. My brain is currently occupied in building stuff, therefore words are just broken. What do you want? Hold up. Right, we've got something going on here. I don't know whether it's good or not, but it's something. If I'm not there, chat won't know for like a week while you edit it. That's assuming I don't live stream it. I might be live streaming. Think of that. Do you know how difficult it is to edit those death races? It's a freaking nightmare. It takes me all week. Also, the round desk thruster housing is waiting. Why is it total ego and you've these round desks? I don't know, put the desks on the thrusters. Blaseness. Blase-ness. That's what I was trying to say. Not blaseness. Blase-ness. Yeah. Always got to have a commentator. Says asymmetrical faces. Asymmetrical faces. Welcome along to this asymmetrical ship, by the way. Symmetry. Hell yes. It's asymmetrical. I can't put symmetry on it. That would be bad. Don't worry, Spanj. I place blocks 5 times faster than you are, but I also spend hours deleting blocks you don't. Awesome. Merlin, well, Spanj, I may just have to get dressed and go to the shop for some biscuits and crisps and such. Merlin! Why are you telling me this? Don't tell me about biscuits and crisps and such, because then I'll want biscuits and crisps and such. That, my friend, is just suggestional torture. Suggestive. Yeah. Anyway. I will use, however, some walkway blocks to give the appearance of thruster housing. I'm not using the desk. I'm not ready for it yet. I need to warm up to the desk. Right? To warm up to it. Not ready for the desk. The desk is like big boy toys. Scary. Haven't figured that bit out yet. There is something I wish that there was, is a this thickness block, but that did this. This block, but half. You know? That block, but half. Elion! Please add! What was that static? Hang on. What was he saying? What was he saying? Unless you're going to let me talk live on your stream, which is a risky play at best. It's a stream. It's fine. Talk. That's what you're there for. Commentate. There's been plenty of F-bombs on my streams. I think all the offended people have left by now. Do you have to do this on the other side too? No. No, I don't. Not even lying either. I don't. Genuinely don't. Gotcha. Right. Okay. Let me just think about this a second. Hey, that one. Right. Does that line up? Kind of. Does it then work with this one? Kind of. Oh, yes, it's sort of a little cheeky. It's a little cheeky. I wanted the thick boys is the only thing. Maybe I can do it thick boys, actually. Let's do thick boys. Thick. Boom. 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 Thick boys. See, although there is this gnarly business here, which upsets me, yeah, I prefer it from the other angles as thick boys. It's just when you get close up, it's not good. Yeah. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. Iron Wolf will be live on the death race as well. Hell yes, Iron Wolf. Battlestop says, I'm sure Static can find new and creative ways to offend your viewers. Or at least offend the racers. Pretty much, yeah. Spanj, did you catch my last message? Asked Lord Playas. No, I didn't. Spanj, what do you think of calling your new ship the Chimera? A form of transport. We did a name last stream. We called it the Jupiter. It is the Jupiter. The SAS Jupiter. Dropship. The ship's AI starts talking to you and says, Creator, are you trying to tell me to go to Specsavers? It's not a pair of glasses. Although now that you've said that, it kind of looks like a pair of glasses. Thanks. You ruined it. You ruined it. I don't know why I stream. I guess just ruin everything. Boom, 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 bada boom, boom. Right. It's not going to be a pair of glasses because it's going to put a nose in the middle. Now, I'll show you. Yeah? You think you're so clever, don't you? Check this out. All the roundy things. We haven't even scratched the surface of all the ways I can offend your viewers and racers. That's right. Don't forget, Static's a lawyer, so he could, like, just lawyer up and be all like, legal precedent this. So-and-so versus so-and-so this. I object that. And words like litigation. Court bundle. And such. Jupiter, cause it's... Is Spanj dead yet? Maybe. You should name the ship Chlamydia. Yes, Chlamydia. You don't even know it's there until it's too late. Okay. A wee bit of thrusteriness on the sides there. Giving it a little bit of that wayness. Horizontality. What? Horizontalness. What? Horizontal... Nah, I don't know. You guys figure it out. Phoenix Wright, Ace Death Race commentator. Objection. Good one. I'm just gonna go drop Chlamydia down on the planet. You filthy animal. Can you say ruined like Stewie Griffin from Family Guy, please? You ruined. You've ruined it. Brian, you've ruined it. What? Say ruin. Ruin. Say ruined. 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 Oh dear. Now it needs a smiley. Think of the enemies. They see a big smiley face as tanks drop. Fake engines around the real ones. Why is my chat always running off the screen? Hang on. Some wobbliness going on. I don't know what it is. I declare wobbliness. No, it's just Streamlabs being weird. Okay, cool. Cool. Good to know. Alright. I'll ignore. Okie dokie. Oh, top bit as well, yeah? Suppose. Done. Was easy. Right, how are we going to do this one then? It's going to have to not interfere with the kind of landing platformy bit over here. So, I could do it as an indented rather than a raised. But what the hell am I talking about? It's easy, you just do this. You do that sort of shenanigans. If you want to go a step further as well. Oi. You do that sort of shenanigans. And it's indented rather than raised. You are relying solely on the presence and power of the presence of that thruster port, but, you know, it works. It's fine. It's cool. And that leaves us this sort of area here to do more shenanigans with. We could... This would make actually quite a lovely turret area for turrets. No way. Absolute crazy talk. Yeah, see? Such a shame. It just overhangs ever so slightly. It's kind of annoying. No! Yeah. The ship is gonna look weird. Hey up, Mush. Hey, Nathan. Spanj laying pipe on Chlamydia. Oh man, you have to make it weird. New rule: if you lose the death race, you have to name the ship Chlamydia. No. Have they put poison bullets in this game yet? If so, the Chlamydia fire poison bullet. It's a pretty slow death. Spanj, for 7 days, have you been dying lately? Just a little bit. Spanj, definitely restream. Twitch is accepting new authorizations, but restream not agreeing. Alright, thanks for the update, Glenn. Pretty much. Yeah, makes sense. So, it's good Streamlabs has the built-in multi-stream system, that's what I'm saying. Otherwise, I would be screwed, and they would be only on YouTube's. And everybody on Twitch would be like, well, F that freaking subscription that I give you, Spanj. And I'd be like, no, don't leave. You know, doing a proper Han Solo. It's not my fault! They promised me they fixed it! Right. I do the turret things around in hardened steel because obviously they're going to get shot at. So, you know. Gotta do that. Then we can have a little bit of fun with it with some pipes. Piping. In regular steel. So we're not like crazy overweight. And then maybe a couple of half blocks here like that. Like an absolute mad person. Mad, I say, mad. Actually, do you know what? What's even madder? That's right. I made up a word. Boom. Yeah. I know. Right. Can you... Sure, oh, hang on, I missed that. There was a question I missed. Can you put retractable flush with the top? If I put retractables up there, I would have much less room in order to sort of shape them into the hull. So, by not using retractables, we can have some quite small, roundy little turret mounts here. But if I sink the retractables into the hull, then there's nothing going on up there when they're... except when the turrets are out. Do you know what I mean? It's just... there'll just be like some 2 grey boxes there that I can't do anything with. So yes, I could put retractables there. But I don't wanna! Spanj, spice things up for the ship. What? Spanj, you can multicast direct. It's an OBS add-on if you have the bandwidth to deliver. I'm yet to test. Okay. I didn't... well, the only thing I knew about at the time when this thing happened, bearing in mind this was like 20 minutes before it went live, when I noticed this wasn't working. And I was just like, crap. Restream's got a built-in thing. I'll use that. There you go. Done. That's all the time I had to react to this. So it's good to know though that OBS has it native. Oh, as an add-on, as you say, like you say, yeah. As an add-on. I just thought about this bit up here as well. Like, can I make it a bit more spiky? Make it spicy. Spicy. Why not? Why not a bit more spicy? You know? Right. I'm going to borrow something from another build right now. I'm going to use the old copy and paste feature. Once the freaking library loads. What about the name Convergent? Fireworks 2 with chlamydia, that shit burns. What? District... What? Hey Eli. Spanj, enjoying your frontier station, working spawning in Valkyrie into my Reforged Eden server. Hell yeah! Man, that Valkyrie is going to take some freaking work. Good luck with that. Levy. I need you, Levy. Right. It's like perfect size and everything. Look at that. That's crazy balls. Ha! It's because it's balls. Whatever. I thought it was funny. What's the CPU cost to? We shall find out soon. You're not fair. It's pink! Emergency! It's pink! My eyes! My eyes! Yep, it's pink. Okay. Should I add 6 balls, or should I just stick with the 3 balls? Or do you think another set of balls could work? Maybe another set right next to the existing set. Or is that too many balls? It is quite a lot of balls, but I think it works! Because of the length of the ship, and there's not going to be any balls on the other side, so... Therefore, it's the same number of balls as the levy. Just consolidated. Yes. Rounded off. What's this? Oh yeah, CPU cost. 4.175 million. Out of a possible 10 million. So we're doing fine. We're doing great. We are happy as Larry. Who is this Larry fellow and why is he so happy? Somebody answer that for me. Please. Please, please. Balls. Ooh yeah. You removed the wrong block. Yeah. That saved a bit of time, didn't it? Spanj, are you still living in Wales? Yes. Ballsy move. Spanj, have you watched Spaceballs? Not for many years, but I have seen it. Ship got to store its pee somewhere. Getting kicked that side will hurt. The ball jokes are rolling in, ladies and gents. You're kicking ass. You're not cheating. You're maintaining consistency over similar lines. Polyphus, thank you very much for bringing some sanity and some freaking smartness to this chat. Smartness. Because I don't have any. Pink. Spanj, are you stealing from other designs? You're completely out of ideas. What are you, Hollywood? It's my design. I can steal all I want from my own designs. Thank you very much, Mr. Static. What kind of name is Static Hair anyway? Yeah. Shots fired. Right. Seal that off. Look at all this. We got a bit of space in there. Alright, cool. It's coming along. Get in there, look. The front is coming along. Oh, hang on. We got some fact stuff coming in here. A boxer called Larry Foley in the 1890s, before boxing was fully legalized. He won the biggest prize of about $150,000, and a newspaper, New Zealand, had the headline, "Happy as Larry." It was the freaking Kiwis! It was the Kiwis! Nathan, absolute legend for finding that out and, you know, spending all that time copy and pasting from Wikipedia. Appreciate it, man. That was awesome. Okay, so what are you up to now, Spanj? 6 subs into my own YouTube channel. Nice, congrats, dude. Rig. I'm not reading that out. No, that did make me laugh. Ah, good one. Okay, so front left, kind of looking decent-ish, apart from the pink. We'll sort that out in a bit when we copy the color palette over. Now, front... Sorry, that's front right. This is front left. Sorry, starboard, port side, starboard. Can we do it again? Go Kiwis. At least my name is actual words. Spanj. Hey, you know, I'm a trailblazer. What can I say? I'm making words up, Static. What are you doing? What are you doing in life? Eh? Lawyering. That's what you're doing. You're making miserable people even more miserable. I don't mean that. You're probably providing some kind of valuable service or some shit. I don't know. What do you want? Now, Static, answer me this, right? You have an opportunity here to, you know, big yourself up. You can lie if you want to, or, what might be more impressive, tell the truth. Are you a lawyer like Daredevil is the lawyer, i.e., you know, fighting for the little man, sticking it to the big man, the bullies of the world? Or are you a lawyer in the sense that you just take whatever the biggest paycheck is and screw it all? Come on! Tell us who you are! Should we root for you or should we boo you? Are you the hero of the story or are you the villain? Villain. If you go silent now, I will take it as the latter. Come on, Static. What have you got? Tell me. I'm rooting for villain. I gotta be honest. I'm rooting for villain. We shall see. Pink balls, bold choice. Hell yeah, Robert. You know it. Roots for Static. We'll accept paychecks later. Root or boo. The other chill in the building. Ah, nice, Eli. I like it. Welcome to Root or Boo. Plot twist, he only takes the best paying underdogs. Yeah. He's gone silent. He's gone silent. I'm sussing. I'm sussing. I'm sussing hard. He's the villain. They pay more. It's true. It's true. So they get away with it. In fairness, generally if you become a lawyer who can screw over the man puts you on retainer so you can't. Yep, very true, Cameron. Tip, Spanj, try lining up a hangar door with the ceiling trim. Yeah, I've done that. Sir Darklight, I do that. I don't know if I've done it in here actually because the hangar doors are upside down. But as you can see, the trim doesn't go inside, but the trim. I've done it on other builds, but yeah, it's a nice little touch. Wait. Where's your response? No. The last words I have from you, Static, are at least my name is actual words, and then you went silent. I have nothing. Did it post or did it get like restricted? Hang on, let me check the actual YouTube's chat because YouTube's blocks stuff like an absolute bean. Oh, come on. Oh, YouTube, just frickin' behave. I have nothing. Yeah, great. Now I have to hear myself. Shit. Yeah. It got filtered by the YouTubes because YouTube's is special. It's special like that. That's another thing Streamlabs isn't doing very well, is showing me when YouTube's chat is being special. Sorry, Static. I have released it. We'll read it now. I am Daredevil in the sense I beat people up at night for breaking the law. In actual, I represent the little. I actually represent people in discrimination cases. Oh, Static is the hero! Yay! Happy ending. Everything's great. You know. Don't stop there, Static. Plug! What's your firm called? You know, so people can check it out on the internet and see if you're telling the truth or not. JD says, took a trip through the Spanj universe watching your milestone videos. 100, 600, 1000, 2.5 memories. It was almost like you were frozen in time with the blue room background. Lol. Ah, yes, the blue room. That was a while ago. Also loved your Iceland vlog, the wife. Nice, thanks, man. Yeah, the Iceland video was cool. Iceland was amazing. Plot twist: this asshole is the good guy. No YouTube chat on Twitch. No, I know the restream thing that usually switches them over is broken. Wolfoz, yes, that is the Leviathan over there. A symmetrical face says, is Static a lawyer, attorney, solicitor, or barrister? He is secretary. Spanj, what would you do if you yourself use the ship and the bridge and gets taken out? Do you think it would be wise to add a secondary bridge? Yes, I do. Secondary bridges are very wise. Spanj, I really appreciate you building all my ships for me. Fool if I took. I love that. That's brilliant. You're very welcome, of course. You're very welcome. Hey, Pork, what's up, man? Both of us. You see the Leviathan. It was brought in for sampling. It was. We carved it up. Distributed. It's all good. Yeah, sorry guys. So the YouTube, the restream relay that relays the chat between the platforms is not working today. So I'm doing my best to read both chats. But obviously I'm going to be talking about chats that you don't see. Just assume it's on the other one. Static says, the law office of Peter Romero. We handle cases for unpaid wages, discrimination, retaliation. Damn. And he's a barista. Like the coffee making barista, you know. I couldn't help it. He's a he's a barista. Sorry, Static. You're going to sue me for defamation or something, aren't you? He's a barrister. Okay. Right. Actually wanted some windows kind of things going on around here, because I think that would be cool to have on the bridge section. And what I was going to do up here as well was some more little turret mounts, kind of like what I got going on over there, but facing obviously the other way. And I need some way of joining this lower level up to that higher raised section without it looking like an absolute smeg bean. Okay. Stag, do you have a cheesy TV commercial? You're not legit unless you do. He's got a point. He's got a point. Cheesy TV commercial. Let's do it here. And I suppose actually I could just do it on the outside there, but that would shave me. Shave me? That would shave me. Save me having to shape it. Mucho glass. Use triangle to round blocks for that. I don't know what that is, but I'll try. No cheesy TV commercials yet. We're a small office. Have you been injured by balls? That's awesome. Someone cool, that's all. Although I know you all know... What? Celino and Barnes? No idea. And I have the inside scoop on why they broke up, if you all want to know. Whoa. Whoa, that's some sexy goss. You are by far the best Imperium player out there. I've learned everything from you and watched every one of your videos. Michael, you're very, very kind to say that, but that is complete rubbish. I mean, you know, absolutely, yes, I am the de facto best Imperium player out there. No question. I never forget what armor I'm wearing to bring ammo, fuel. I never forget to save a template. I never get lost or killed unexpectedly. Yeah. It's very nice of you to say. Very kind. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. There is a lawyer down south that simplifies it even further with one call, y'all. I cringe see the sign. You think your passenger will want to see where they're going? What kind of captain are you? Well, the passengers, interestingly, the passengers I'm going to be putting somewhere in here, or maybe with up here with a little like quick drop down into the hangar bay so that they can deploy as quickly as possible, rather than... I mean, I'll have passenger seats in here as well, but they will have to walk all the way, depending on where their tank is, potentially, or the end of there. So I'll have passenger seats strategically located throughout, rather than all just in one place. Right, I'm going to do another set of these Windows things, because I think they're freaking cool. Why is that like that? Honestly. Just link their freaking shaping up. Wait. Okay. I can do is to do the shaping on the inside rather than the outside this time. Okay, let's double check our 4.179 million CPU. Surely the addition of all those hardened steel blocks would have made that go up further, but apparently not. To use minions, you're the goat, Spanj, as we only watch you and your content. To us minions, sorry, not to use minions. Okay, you're the goat. You mean the go-to? The goat. Oh dear. Never forget O2 tanks, ammo boxes, armor mods. Oh dear. I figured, Static. I figured they just broke up. Yeah, big shots. Big shots in the US world. Yeah, no worries. I figured. It's all good. Right, I'm not gonna... Well, should I stick to GAT all the way around? I don't see why not. It's not like a battleship, is it? Stick to GAT all the way around. Oh, hello. Here we go. Couple more GAT cannons there. Except the only problem with those... Oh no, that's fine, because that's pointing up, isn't it? Yeah, that's all good. Okay, cool. It's disaster over. It's pointing up. I've got an idea for this one. How to blend it slightly better. I'm going to do that. So I'm just trying to get some actual progress done here. I will return to the chat in a second. Pipes are going to be quite a reoccurring theme, I suspect, on this build, just because, like, you know, it's going to be quite industrial. And yeah, that's pretty much it, really. It's going to be quite industrial. That's all I got. I just wonder about adding a little bit of horizontal glass here. That's a little touch. I do the same on the other side as well. On the underside. Could be kind of cool. But that will break up the floor a little bit. Not necessarily a bad thing, I'll just have to work the inside around it. Thing is loud, like I did another one over there. Over here as well, I think. And then otherwise it's all wonky. Nothing like chilling with Spanj while I check in freight and process the paperwork. Spectre, dude! While at work. I like your style. Welcome along. Welcome back, Merlin. How are the crisps and biscuits? Spanj is looking bland. You could spice it up with some Spanj blocks. Place a window there. Go equals greatest of all time. Oh! Thanks, Polyverse. Go! Cool. I am enjoying the lap dance and all, but due to the accident, I can't feel it. Or is that the coke? Welcome along, John. Good to have you. We need more types of pipe blocks. And with we, I mean Spanj. Yes, more pipe blocks, please. That would be wonderful. It's not the size of the variety that counts, but how you can use it. Maybe pipes that pulsate. Ooh, yeah. Animated blocks. That would be nice. Put a door below the middle window. We do need a quick exit from the bridge, actually. That is a fair point. I was thinking maybe you could come out there. Perhaps it would be better if you came out here, though. But I don't know how we're going to do that. Just from a safety point of view, it would be better to come out on the inside rather than the outside. I don't know. It's a tricky one. I wasn't really planning on thinking about it too much until a little bit later. The other option is a internal boarding ramp type thing here. Let's get rid of the truss blocks, not the boarding ramp. We need to go down quite a few, though. 2, isn't it? Yeah, like that one. Get that boarding ramp there. That could be your way in and out from the bridge. Animated blocks would be incredible, but not on frame rates. Yeah, you're probably right. He has dreams of block shapes with the possible textures. Texture nightmare, yeah. Goat was intentional meaning of greatest of all time. I'm sorry, I've never heard that before. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Forgive my ignorance. Ignorance. But yeah, let's do the same thing here. That way I think it will match up. Crap, where am I? There. Are you ready? Ah, crap, one over. I can't really do the underfloor follow-on with the glass blocks of that freaking boarding ramp there. I suppose I could. Just gonna look a little odd. Satisfactory does animated blocks en masse superbly, but if you look closely you can see where corners are cut to make it work. It's quite clever. Okay, what I'm gonna do is try this, see if I can get it to work. Let's see. So of course the obvious problem here is the giant hole this now presents on the inside, but I think think it will be unique enough to be worth it. And all I need to do is just work a interior walkway or something over the gap so that you can see down. You don't have to like jump over it or anything. Yeah. So tricky. The shaping and stuff is like tricky because I want corners to blend, but also it's a freaking shoebox. Oh dear. Did I paint a bit? No. This is copy and pasted from the Leviathan, but the Leviathan has got a custom color palette, so of course it didn't copy the custom color palette over to the new ship. So where it's all greys and sort of blacks and stuff, on this ship, those are the greys and the blacks. On this one, they're pink, so it pastes over pink. Smaller ramp, I don't know, I quite like that ramp. I think, you know, yeah, it's a big boy of a ramp, but I think it's fine. I have another idea though. I could have a... Nah, that doesn't work. Well, smaller ramp is 1 by 4 by 6. The only one smaller than that is that one, which is not 1 by 2.3. Which I have to have there in order to reach low enough. So it has to be that ramp. Yeah, it has to be that one. Which sucketh many a balls, but it is what it is. Problem with that is if that goes up to this nasty little gap here, isn't it? It's a lot of messing about just for the external appearance of these windows. The other option, of course, is that I just cover them up. And I can have the windows on the outside, but you won't be able to see them from the inside. They'd just literally be aesthetic kind of windows on the outer hull. Hey, Dennis. It's a tank transport, not a flying concert stage. Move it over one. The inside of the ship. Yeah, that's another option. Put it there. That's a good option, actually. It's still then... Yeah, no, that works. The good thing with that as well is actually what I could do is have a... What I was thinking is a lowered bridge deck here. So you're actually walking around on this level here. Seal that off a bit. Trying to come up with sort of like interesting shapes and things like that. Let's put it in here. Hey, Laney. How's the chilling in the building? It's pretty chill. It's pretty chill. We've had some nice visitors today. Chat's been on form as always. Spanj restream now fixed. Okay. Cool. Cool. I'd have to stop and start the stream, so I'll leave that until next stream, but thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the update. Spanjo, the window that is sloped. Place another window block and a door there. Nah. What, there? I don't want to put a door there. No. That's outer hull. It's too exposed. I don't want to put a door there. It's too exposed. It's too exposed. But I can see where you're coming from. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of an interior at the moment, like a little interior design, you know? It's gonna be a bit weird. It's gonna be a nice big open space though, isn't it? Look how big it is in here. But what I can do to kind of like, you know, sex it up a little bit. A little walkway. A little walkway down here. Let's get some stair blocks in here. Steps down. Steps up. This is where, you know, this is the part of the ship where you're going to spend most of the time. So I want to try and set up a little something in here where you could got your constructors, you got your kind of food. I'm not sure at this point whether to add a garden to this thing. I suppose I don't see why not, but I don't know. It's a tricky decision. I suppose if I put a garden here, it could be an all-in-one CV if you want it to be. And then it's up to you whether you keep it or not. Why not, right? Have the option. I mean, we've got that much space left of this section before we get to the thrusters. So if I just wall that off there, let's continue this shape here a second. I suppose I should let you guys know, for those of you that maybe not on my Discord and haven't seen the kind of chatter, Lainey and I have created a guild inside Lost Ark, the brand new MMORPG from Korea, South Korea, remastered for the Western world. It came out, or it's coming out on the 11th. Those with the bronze supporter pack can get early access. We're on the US East server, Azena. We have a guild set up called Papaya Party. Everybody's invited to join us. We'll be playing on there sort of casually as we can. I think Lainey's doing some content on there. I don't plan on doing any content on it. I was just going to chill and play the game and enjoy. But it'd be if you are looking to play, be a fun place to sort of chill, hang out, come join us. We'll do some dungeons and stuff like that. And we're sort of merging our two kind of communities into one guild. So Lainey's people is going to be there. You guys are obviously invited and welcome to join as well. See how far the game goes. Discord? Question mark? That answers everything. You have no idea. That was brilliant. Discord? What? So yeah, all the details on my Discord. There's a Lost Ark channel, server name, guild name. It's free to play. It's free to play on the 11th. It's pretty fun so far, gotta say. Pretty fun so far. I am enjoying. I haven't played an MMORPG since the days of World of Warcraft. Oh, could you not want... Pinata Party? Lainey, Papaya Party! I gave him the wrong guild name. What's the ping like from the UK? Sort of normal-ish. About 100. About 100. Anywhere between 50 and 100, basically, depending on how busy it is. It's not bad. It's perfectly playable for, you know, something like that. MMORPG. I'm sorry. I'm being a dick. I apologise. I can't help myself. Stop it, you silly boy. Right. Garden. Garden of Food. Oh, hello, cheeky. Too fast. What happens when you hold control? Is that 2 plots of 9? No, that's 2 plots of 9. Too big. Okay, we'll use the back wall. I didn't want to use the back wall. In fairness. 1, that's the plot, that's the plant, that's the grow light. No, I can't do 2 levels. Plot, plant, grow light. Pot, plant, grow light. Yeah, I can't do a double-decker garden. Fine. We'll use the back wall. It'll be fine. Yeah, I said it. I deleted the wrong one. I'd end to see if I can play it blind. I need to see if I can play it blind. A Numemopurg. I don't play with nearly enough consistency for an MMO. Well, that's why I say we're just casual. We're not like a raiding guild. We're not there to go, right, everybody needs to be on at this day at this time in order to do this dungeon. Blah. You know, we just like jump in, do some quests, maybe hang out in voice, talk shit. You know, me and Laney's involved, so you know there's going to be plenty of that. Of the shit talking. Yeah. I certainly don't have very much time to play at all. It's like, literally, I barely play any games for casual, like, gaming reasons anymore. It is mostly content creation. I spent 90% of my gaming is content creation. I spent all day today making 1 episode of 7 Days to Die. All day! Apart from what I'm doing now. But that was, I was working from about 9 to, well, actually, literally, I was 9 to 5. It was, yeah, it worked out 9 to 5. Exactly, it worked all the way 9 to 5 to produce 1 episode. And that's not even uploaded yet. You know, so that's my gaming life. So I'm certainly not going to be around very much. Don't worry about committing that much time. It's free to play, so it's not like you're going to burn a subscription or anything. And I guess I'll shut up about it now, because I'm going on a bit, aren't I? Sorry. My apologies. Anyway, it's there. Come along if you want. If not, no worries. We are casual as fuck. Thanks, Laney. Static says, by the way, I just built my new rig a month ago, so I'm excited to see all the terrible things Imperium could do to it this Saturday. Oh, it will bring it to its knees. Do a hanging garden. Most of the Korean ones I've seen also don't play well with Linux. Their anti-cheat doesn't like it. Yeah, if you're on Linux, I don't know what to tell you. There's no such thing as fun. Serious business only. It's a Boris. No. Dash Glebit. Hey, dude. Welcome along. Laney will half kill the server. Probably. What a way to make a living. 9 to 5, yeah. Andreas, howdy. Enough of Lost Ark. Time for some chillin before sleeping. How are you doing? I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm enjoying the building and the chat. How much of that 9 to 5 was editing? The editing wasn't too bad, actually, this time, because I stop and start the recording between the bits rather than having one huge file. So it was then just piecing together the little bits, doing the cuts, and then maybe adding some music and some stuff. So actually the editing was only about 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours. Remember the day you said you don't have a regular job anymore? Yeah, I know, right? This is my playing for fun, hanging out with you guys. Honestly, this isn't. I mean, doing the buildy stuff and trying to chat at the same time is kind of brain intensive, but it's not too bad. I'm used to it now. Right, let's do a double door entry to this thing here. I just want a wraparound glass cage of emotion. Oh yeah, the walkway. Well, I guess I can't have a walkway there then. Or there. Ouch. This whole open plan thing is kind of hurting my brain right now. I think I might change it. I have another idea that might be better, because I think that's going to look a bit weird. In all honesty, I think it's going to look weird. So I'm just going to seal that off, make it its kind of own little room. And that bit there, right. Take all these railings off. I don't know how I'm going to make this work either, though. Yeah. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. Oh dear. Crazy things. Crazy things. That make no sense. See, it's like almost like too much space in here, but not enough space. There's 4 block clearance from ceiling to floor, but I like 2 block clearance per room. Now you can fake 2 block clearance by basically on the second block up you put a thin block, and then that's the ceiling, and then you got 2 and 2. But obviously then you can't use the ceiling space on the lower deck there. Having a 4 ceiling to floor 4 wide gap seems freaking crazy to me. I don't know why. It seems nuts. So I'm having a bit of a hard time with it right now. I'm getting distracted by nonsense. That's just even more weird. What? Oh dear. Wouldn't have guessed. Wow. Burn it back. It looked that weird. When in doubt, pipes. It's a bejeweled doorway. Iron Balls, dude, thank you very much for the 17 months resub. That's awesome, dude. Curse your bones, Spanj. Lainey is like the rabbit in Monty Python. When the team sees her, we must run away. Run away! Run away! Run away! Owen, Spanj, this is your regular reminder to put in the feckin' ammo box, since you missed it the first time. Thanks, Owen. I'll get it later. Lost Ark is published in the West by Amazon Game Studio, so it should be good. Ooh, controversial. Oh, you've said it now. Good luck with that, Owen. Good luck. Jesus, I mean, that is a ballsy statement to make, I tell you. That is a ballsy statement to make, especially with this lot. Whew. Whew. You might be recounting those words quicker than you can recount them. So when will we see more Dying Light? To be honest, the Dying Light episode I put up, like, performed so badly I wasn't going to do anymore, because it's like, well, clearly nobody was interested. Which happens. It does happen. Shiu, I haven't recorded another one. But it's a weird one, because it's like, it kind of rallied at the last. So it started out, like, nobody was watching it, and I was like, oh shit. Oh shit, what have we done? And then, yeah, suddenly it got as many views as Chorus getting, and I'm still doing Chorus, so it's like, well, I should probably do more, but I haven't recorded any, because I was heartbroken. Jesus, this is really difficult. I don't really know what to do here, whether to just leave it as 4 up. Just seems like such a vast empty space. It needs something. That off to the left. Walkway on the right to the garden at the back. Up or down to the constructors. See, down here, that looks kind of cool. From here, it just looks freaking weird. Put a walkway there as well. Yep. Never done an interior space like this before. It's so weird. What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, fine. Give it up. This is just stupid. It's filling things for the sake of filling things in, and it's just like, no. There's a pointlessness. Still, this is a big freaking open space. I need to do something about it. Meh, 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 meh. Meh, 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 meh. Textures can fly to be smaller. Big glowing pipe down the center made of quarter rounds. Yeah, you guys are getting it. Pipes can help. Hey, Akiva. Vertical railing up to the ceiling, and yes, some pipes. Which one is lost? The answer is clear. Pipery. Oh, and smashy blammies. LCDs and posters. If you look at chat when you ask questions. Hey. Damn. I would give recommendations, but if you saw my ships, you would kick me off your channel on your server. Medical stuffs. Yeah, I need to put some medical stuff somewhere. You know, I wanted some kind of like little space to chill around here as well. So the difficulty is you got that one gap there, up there. That's going to be like the only place left that we can go. Fortunately, most of the stuff is actually only one gap big. I don't know what this is here. This is just a pain in the ass. I'm going to get rid of that. That half blockness is just causing me pain. I'm going to take this out as well. Put it there. Bring that along. So there, like that. This guy needs to be that guy. Oh, beautiful. Correct rotation straight away. Love that. Okay. And that comes along all the way over here. So we can put this in like a little cage, almost. You know. Cross beaming. It was some fun. Okay, so we got space on top of this ramp that we can do things with, which is good. I'm not sure what we can do, what to do with it yet, but we can do something with it at some point, right? Pipe that, and then let's make this a floor here. Okay, and then we can... No, that's the wrong one. Stairs, please. That's such a pain in the butt, because those constructors are... I hate them. I hate them. Wakey, wakey, everybody. It kicked off, didn't it? Part of me is like thin block it, but like, it looks, they're so huge on the inside, on an inside space like this, full blocks like that. It's crazy. Hey, Shiller, dude, thank you for becoming a member. Hell yeah, dude. Much appreciated. That's awesome. Build a base, put some guns, put a shield, maybe. What? I don't get notifications. Click the bell. Click the bell. Music intensifies. Interesting. Ceiling and space on the floor for medical. It might be a good idea to swap the constructors so the constructors are at the top and everything else is on the bottom. That would actually... Yeah, that's a good idea. Because those constructors are such a pain in the ass shape. If you suspend them from the ceiling, upside down, might look a bit weird. You do it the right way round, like that. And then you can use half block, thin blocks. Maybe not hardened steel, thin blocks. Regular ones. To create a mezzanine floor, which is much more accessible. And then you've got a one gap space under here, but it looks like a 2 gap space, and now it's more than enough space for your medicals to go. Ooh, look at that, see? Frickin' working with chat to solve problems. This is what this stream's about. Hell yes. Hell yes, guys. Hell yes. Unfortunately, budget cuts only mean we can have railings up to there. It's a shame. You gotta do what you gotta do. Right. Hold up. What is going on? Oh, LK Pork, I see you. Appreciate the hydrate. The hydrates. I don't get these on my... Ugh. The chat feeds are rubbish. Right. Nexus Knight, dude, thank you for the follow. Just Jables, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it, Pork. And El Kawi dudes, thank you for the hydrates as well. Sorry, I've already just seen them. Can I end the corridor that there like that and just block that off like that? There we go. There we go. Don't need that corridor to be any longer than that, do we? Okay. Getting somewhere. I'm still not overly happy with the interior here, but I think it's better. We've got some sort of mezzanine nonsense going on here. I could, in theory, stretch this all the way along here, actually. Why am I not doing that? Why am I not doing that? I've got some weird kind of hang up on this kind of shaping up on the ceiling here. But in all honesty, I could run this and these railings here. Again, maybe not with run this up to there. Let me sort these ones out for corners. They're a little tricky to texture, these ones, mind. Carnival Head, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome along, buddy. Appreciates. You get something else somewhere else, so I missed something. What? Escape pyramid. One day I'll do a pyramid. One day. Maybe. That's better. We actually have some space we can work with in here now. And it's not just a big old chasm of emptiness. That's better. Much better. Brilliant. Okay, that took a lot to figure that out. I think we got there in the end. Good. Will I do that? Maybe I'll do that. There we go. Corner piece. Okay. So we can have our medical down here. We can have food and stuff down there, or vice versa. So we've got our garden back here. Excellent. There's not much room in here for, like, fridges and stuff is the only thing. I could eat into this wall, actually. Yeah, there we go. Just, there we go. Bit of extra space there. Bingo. The only thing that I'm missing is a way to get from here into the hangar bay. Minor detail. Minor detail. We'll just go through there. Easy. Brilliant. It's a hell of a build, this, I tell you. Bloody hell. Right. Spanj block. Top and bottom. We got some space here to do something with. No idea what. When in doubt, pipe it. Toilets are all top of the main thruster. The power of piping is strong in you, young Padawan. Why not use plastic for the interior walls and floors? Well. Look at him. He hasn't played in ages. He comes in here. He thinks he's all Billy Big Balls, doesn't he? Oh, why don't you use plastic? Oh, yeah. Yeah, to be fair, I should probably be using plastic more. I do actually even have it here ready to be used, but I just didn't have it loaded. Outer hull, steel, yeah. Finer details I generally just do in plastic, but... Yo. Yes. Much better. Whew. Still so much to do. Still so much to do. Oh. It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. And the plan in the front. Hey. And Sam, what's up, dude? Hey, boss. Are we doing respawning POIs or coreable POIs with the starter systems wipes when re-ease starts back up? It has to be respawning. We have to do respawning ones, especially in starter systems. If we did coreable POIs within the first 2 weeks, there would be no POIs left in the starter systems. So anybody joining would be just screwed. Completely screwed. All the story ones, mission ones would be screwed. Everything would be screwed. That would be horrible to not do regen POIs. So, yeah, that is not an option. There is no way around that at all. You can do coreable, but you have to wipe the starter systems every week. Right. So we need to turn regen POIs on anyway, because otherwise asteroids wouldn't regenerate. And then what we'd have to do in order to do that is go through every single starter system file and remove the regen value from each POI in the YAML file. It's possible. It is possible, and Notepad++ can make things like that a little easier to stomach. But yeah, that's the task we'd have to do in order to do that. Beast. Absolute beast of a job. What kind of ship is this again? Is there a hangar? Can I see it? Oh yeah, sorry, Static. There is. I haven't put any signal logic in yet, so these doors don't open, but this is the hangar. Also, no lighting in here yet. That is one of my Tri-Fire heavy tanks. And you can fit 5 of them in here. Back to bumper to bumper kind of thing. There's also a hot drop hatch here, so you can drive a hover tank out of the hatch, drop it on top of a POI or whatever. In fact, you can unload the entire dropship from you know, just in atmosphere, and the hover vessels just drive out of there and drop down to the ground and do whatever they're doing. You don't need to land it at all. So, well, until you need to pick them up, of course. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So engineering and stuff is going to be up here on the top of the ship, which is odd, but I'd rather put it on the top than the bottom for a dropship. And the bottom is going to have another layer of armor for all these container extensions and stuff down here. Force fields for these things don't come with force fields, so you need to put extra force fields on them. So I need to shroud that force field setup in some extra blocks as well to make it look cool. What name are you going to give the ship? This is the SAS Jupiter dropship. So we'll just call it SAS Jupiter. But on the workshop it will be the Jupiter dropship. Part of the Scavenger Alliance faction. It'll have the same color scheme as the Leviathan over here. But obviously its primary purpose is to throw tanks onto a planet. Hey, Jum! Take a... Zarim says, take a slope block out of the wall base. Add a seat next to each parking spot. There you go. I like your thinking. I wonder, could you build a HV with guns on the bottom and park it over the hot drop hatch, so essentially you get a CV shield strength on a tank? Yes, you could. You could absolutely hover a CV above a POI, have a tank that can sit over a hole with a downward facing artillery cannon. Right, and you just sit there above the POI and you just unload artilleries onto the POI from a safe distance. Because artilleries, they don't despawn now. They will fly ballistically until they hit something in a gravity situation. So if you're directly above the POI, you could just be like blop 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 until the turrets are gone with a tank over this hole. In fact, I think Johnny has already done that sort of thing anyway. With one of his ships, so we know it works because he proved it. But yeah, you could totally do that. The only thing with, say, having the CV shields for a tank, not necessarily. The CV shields will protect the blocks of the CV. If you've got a tank in this hole here and you're firing above, if something's firing back and it wants to shoot that tank, it will, regardless of the CV shields. So you can't quite do that. But you could definitely fire out of a CV from a tank as long as it's not docked to the CV. So you need to hold the CV still, undock the tank, then engage the turrets, redock the tank, and then move the CV. To be honest, for a single player, that's just a freaking nightmare. Might be okay with a group of people. You can have someone just sat in the cockpit waiting, except you can't because that glitches the ship out now. Like crazy. It glitches it out like crazy. But you used to be able to do that. What else? Yeah. I was just trying to think, like, pretty much it, to be honest. I mean, yeah. One, 2, 3, 4. Then a gap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a gap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a gap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a gap. And awkward. Do it from both sides. 2, 3, 4. Gap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gap. Use the windows on the side as a design guide. Oh yeah, I do, don't I? They'd have to be 5 wide. Yeah, they'd have to be 5 wide, wouldn't they? Need to get 4 of them. Or 4 wides. Need a measuring stick. Five wide would be able to accommodate, I think, more ships, wouldn't it? What we got? Something a bit bigger, SV wise. Mark II Reaver's Fate. Oh, she's a big girl. She's a big girl. Yeah, 5 wide would be better. Good call. Thank you. Best way to do this. Select. Delete, remove. Okay. Yeah, it's good call. Jesus. Thing is so freaking overpowered. I'm not going to use that. The retrofit B is much more reasonable. Oldie but a goldie. That's better. Okay. Ooh. Yo. Okay. The only problem with leaving that there is that the docking might be not entirely flush. So you got a single landing gear in it. It goes there, but the bottom of the ship is conflicting with this block. Yeah, ideally you want a completely flat landing pad, so I just might have to put them back, which sucks because having the entire landing pad made of those things is kind of thuggo. So what I might be able to do actually, just to sort of alleviate some of the fuggo-ness, the problem with that is that then ships might not dock right. The mandible's fine, it's got friggin' huge amounts of bloody landing struts. Be a problem with the walkway blocks was like not so freaking hideous. Use grated windows. Grated windows look like slats though. They're not flat. They're slatted. So don't know. We go with that. I'm gonna go with that though. For a moment I thought you were going to have each of those being a hangar door into the ship. Blinking lights in the space underneath. Perfect. Yep, that'll work. Got space under here for blinkies. LCDs if I can be bothered. Probably not. Freaking hate LCDs. Oh, they take so long. Just check Twitch a second. Merlin. Merlin, give us a crouch, posture check by intent, and an emo only chat by intent, which I don't think works for some reason. But hang on a second. I'm not sure I can give you a crouch. Yeah. I give you a little crouch. Little teabag in action. Oh yeah, Static, if you're still here. Elion added crouch to the game. Don't know if you know or not. But we can finally crouch on the ship. Dropship for some Hoover tanks, but as always, Spanj is overbuilding it to be multi-role. Constructors, loot boxes, garden, repair bay, SV transport pads. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously. What did you expect? Expect this to be like all single role. No. That's not how we do things around here. That is not how we do things. It's a tank carrier. It's an SV carrier. It's a CV carrier. And it's a dropship. That crouch took years of development. Can you actually walk under shit, or is it just for show, like Imperium PvP? No, you can actually walk under stuff. Yeah, you can get through small gaps and things like that now. And hide behind cover. And for a while, after they implemented it, it made you invulnerable as well, which was great. But they fixed that now. Hey, Anarchist. What's up, dude? Yeah, they always fix the coolest bits, don't they? Right. Right, I want this to build. I'm going to build this front section here around double armored doors. Which is strange because that defies the signal logic. Put around 2 sets of double doors. That seems excessive. Pink was Laney there. I know a man in the desert that could teach them a thing or two. Just one? Let's put these on the inside, actually. Because then, what I can do... Bloody pointless, isn't it? I don't even get into it. It's too low to the ground because it's such a harsh angle. Ugh, that's annoying. So we'd have to start out with that and then curve it over. Damn, that's a shame. You could use a hangar door. I wanted to take advantage of the double wide door and these sort of half block sections on the end of them, so they could do things like that. So I think that just looks really smart. Just wanted to play with some windows here, really. I think the roundy ones are maybe a little too flat faced, so I think I'm going to have to resort to the usual. It's a little bit boring. The slopey boys. The slopey boys. The only problem with that is... no, it does exist, look. Nice. Don't get to use those blocks very often. Oh, hello. Not you. Yeah. Like a bunker, innit? Will you be playing this on the next game, Spanj? This is a vanilla build, and my next game will be reforged. March sometime is the best estimate we've got. Oh dear. Do you still need to incorporate lag shot armor? Not nearly as much as you used to, no. It still does happen rarely, but it's most prevalent still on multiplayer, of course, as you can imagine. But yeah, it's much rarer now. To be honest, PvP is not really a thing that I know much about anymore. I'm too old for that shit. Does creative not calculate weights and volumes in stats? It does, in so much as it kind of gives you this information down the bottom here. Cargo lift available, remaining thrust, that sort of stuff. But in terms of actually testing it, like actually putting a bunch of stuff in cargo boxes and seeing if it can lift it off planets, no. Yeah, you still have to log into a survival game and spawn it in and give it a go that way. Uh-oh. Symmetry mode's been misbehaving again. Or rather, I simply forgot I had it on. I see you coming. I'm waiting for running spines and embedded landing gears from last stream. Yeah, you need to do a lot of work on the underside of that thing. It's gonna be a bit of a beast of a project, that one, when we come to it. Right, I tell you what we are going to do though. We are going to get some generators up and running. I am tempted by the big boys, the large T2s. I think we shall. Try and place these towards the inner, but the only thing with placing them towards the inner is also wanted some kind of like corridor thing going along here, which I could still do. I just have to be cautious about where we place this and this. Two of those suckers will be more than enough for any freaking thing I throw at this thing. That is a lot of power I've just given that. Right, gravity generators. We're probably going to need a couple of those. Let's see if we can get those things in board as well. T2 polarized shield. Right. Grav gens first of all though. Awkward freaking things. Probably going to need one in opposite corners. Best place I like to put them is in nooks. Nooks and crannies. You can find a nook and a cranny, then you're on to a winner. Like that. That is a nook and a cranny. Look how cranny that nook is. Right, there's one. We need to test this. Hopefully that will stretch the bridge. That's pretty middle of the frickin' ship, actually. We might not need a second one, but I suspect we will. Shield generator. A little bit more awkward. Big frickin' piss off bastarding bloody block that is. Yeah. Okay. Where are we gonna shove this thing? Upside down in the floor. This thing's massive. Tempted to give it its own little bulge on the back. Just show it, just like shield generator dome on the back. Is there any collision or impact damage in Imperial? No, not really. The only thing that comes close is that if you drive your tank into a tree, the tree will fall over. But in terms of like damage to your ships and stuff, no. And Elion have no plans to implement it either. They have confirmed they don't want it. They don't want it. And I kind of agree with them, actually. At the end of the day, the amount of times I crash a ship into the freaking mountain because I'm just like looking at the sunset or something. If there was collision damage, I would have rage quit a long time ago, I think. Right, yeah, I'm going to do some kind of like dome thing around that over the top of the back of there. That'll do. Fuel tanks then. Let's get some fuely boys in here. T3s. This pupper's going to have a lot of fuel to burn. So let's try and do a little redundancy, but I'm not going to spread them out like a crazy person. How much space have we got here? We got 2 high. Yeah, 2 high. Okay. Doesn't really matter then if I do them top or bottom. So we'll do 2, 2, 2. I mean, that alone is probably more fuel than it's gonna need for a while, but we're also gonna pop a bunch over here as well. Backup fuel. Backup fuel. Maybe you can squeeze in a few here as well. Couple of extra cheekies. If the generators go, the whole ship's gone, to be honest. Doesn't really matter. Don't get shot! The amount of physics calculations to do collisions right is immense. Yeah, exactly. Right, so... Elevator block. Elevator block is already there. Top block, right. It's you. Let me double insulate these. Okay. Excuse me. To be honest, that did not need to be hardened steel. Stick with normal steel for that. So I'm going to have a bunch of passenger seats here as well. Or just like deco seats, benches and stuff, rather than actual dedicated passenger seats. Because you can actually sit, you can sit passengers now on these things, benches like that. So I was thinking is like a couple of benches set up like this. Nice little coffee table in between. Maybe repeat that again. That's 4 passenger seats there, basically. You can do a couple more in the corners here, like that. So we have a nice little like passenger lounge here. We have engineering off here. This will be all sealed off. It's and then you've got corridor access to the SV bays here. Elevator access down to the hangar bay here. The only thing I should probably try and figure out is maybe this might work. It's almost like a corridor ready made. Just needs to figure out a little bit of a wiggly path down to the bridge. Otherwise, it's out here and it's along here, which isn't the end of the world. You still have to travel the same amount of distance. So, it's just on one side of the wall rather than the other. Front to back is going to be a bit of a walk. There's no real getting around that. But the other thing I wanted to do was a second bridge. I could even do that here. Instead of having this lounge here, I could have a cockpit here. And put maybe a couple of traditional passenger seats around it. I'm going to leave that like that, actually. It's like a little sun visor. Yeah, so I could have these passenger seats here. Pilot seat there. Pilot seat, like captain's chair there. Couple of passenger seats at the front, or whatever. Alongside, maybe. Look at me! You know what I mean? Point is, you have some kind of pilot seat. Passenger seat, passenger seat. And then some deco blocks or something, you know. I wish you could have that at this end and that at that end so that they sort of met up. Still consume 2 blocks, but actually looked like, you know, the seats were up against the consoles. Would be nice. Little things. So you got a secondary bridge up here. Might even have a tertiary bridge, like somewhere at the back of the hangar here or something, you know. Maybe I've got a bit of space in this wall here later once we've done the things, and I can have a little like hot seat kind of pilot seat just embedded in the wall in a little cupboard. Just so that you've got a way of moving the ship at the back, the middle, and the front. Observation deck is a nice idea. I was thinking about that because the top of this here at the moment is just flat. So I did something on a ship called the Thunderchild. Let me see if I can find it. I copied it also onto a Vulture as well, a reforged build. So let me see if I can find a Thunderchild. Was it an SFS build? Thunderchild, here we go. So the Thunderchild, which was actually built in survival, very rare for me. Although I finished off the texturing and stuff in creative. At the top here, I got this kind of little con tower thing going on, which I thought looked actually pretty cool on the old Thunderchild there. Also an asymmetrical build. So I was thinking maybe we could do something similar up here. Maybe a bigger version of that towards the back here to give... gives the warp drive some extra blocks from above of protection. Another couple of turret mounts as well. And we could maybe, if we do it big enough, integrate an observation deck into it. Accessing that observation deck might be tricky, but... you know, simple thing, put an elevator block there and just run it up straight away. It's an odd ship. It's very odd. That's the way it goes with like practical ships sometimes, like utilitarian and stuff. Massive freaking hangar bay and everything's kind of built around it in a weird and wonderful way. And I think that would be too much. It's not a Star Destroyer, it's a dropship. Yeah, but it's my dropship. Yeah, I mean, you can go absolute basic with it. I mean, if you want absolute basic, then just build a platform with some thrusters on it, can you? Let me see about the vulture. Where's the freaking vulture? There it is, the high G lifter. The vulture is kind of a no thrills. This is a no thrills dropship. Right? This is all engines. 6 freaking XL engines on a ship that small. And then inside is just nothing. There's just barely anything. All the basics. You got huge generators to run those massive engines, of course. Compact shield generator is missing because it's a reforged build. Was that the compact shield generator? I can't remember what was there. Something was there that was reforged only. And then it's just shields, fuel tanks, a little bit of storage, obviously, because it's, you know, supposed to bring up voidium and whatnot. A small hangar bay. And a bridge. With things crammed in the walls. That's it. That's the entire ship. So, you know, I've done a no thrills dropship kind of thing. So I kind of want this thing, the Jupiter here, to be a bit of a majesty. A deluxe dropship. Also, don't forget that I'm building this because, you know, I was playing the co-op with the guys, and I want a ship that's useful for like a 5-man team. So it is going to be bigger, and it is going to be more well equipped than perhaps your vultures of the world that are sort of one-man, designed around a one-man kind of crew. Yeah. Yeah. So it is going to be a little bit more pokey. Anyway, we've got a lot of work to do on the bottom. I haven't even touched the bottom yet, so we've got to do that. The rear thruster housing. This is going to be an interesting setup around here. Lots of freaking thrusters in all directions, and again over here as well. This side, something. I might put some more windows in there for the hangar bay, let some light in from space. And then, yeah, we'll see if we can finish off this engineering section, con tower type thing deal on the roof next stream. I think we've made some pretty good progress here. The front's looking pretty good. I'm quite happy with it. Obviously the bottom, we're not going to look at that just yet, because yeah. But you got the top deck landing, CV landing, docking, the bridge area. That took a little bit of effort to get that going, but I think it's in a place now where I'm quite happy with it. I'm gonna maybe do some edits around here, but we'll see what we can do. And then of course the SV landing pads, and we've started the top there. It's coming along. It's getting there. This is a big build, and it's going to take a little while. Probably a few more streams to do, so it might actually take us to March. Yeah, probably. I'll see if I can do some little bits off camera as well, some of the little fiddly things. Maybe a little bit of texturing as well, just to speed things up. But ladies and gents, that's going to be a stream for today. Spanj is the man of thrills. How dare you ask him to drop the thrills? No, it's fine. It's just I'm just saying that this isn't the build for that. This isn't the build. You know, we've got other non-thrilly builds. You know, I have done it. I have done the no thrills approach, definitely. But yeah, no, this is a little bit of a snazzy pants build. So just toss rails on that front overhang and call that sorted. There you go. See, absolutely brilliant. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the stream. As always, I very much enjoy hanging out and building with you guys. It's a lot of fun. So thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for all the follows, the subs, the resubs, the new members. Welcome along, members. and for chatting with me as well. Thanks for lurking. If you've just been here lurking, shout out to you lurkers out there. And I'll be back on Friday for some more Darkness Falls. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.